This picture was looking at the river Tavy, apparently from the root word tam, originally thought to mean dark, but now thought to mean flow. It's included of the small towns or villages Mary Tavy and Peter Tavy, and forms the root of Tavistock, which is a stannery town, which relates to tin. I think this looks a bit like a map and a bit like a face. Even though I originally painted it mostly in blue, I decided to add some different colours like green and pink to bring out some elements and just to challenge myself, because I always do blue and I love it. There's kind of some heads and birds and things within the main picture. So for example here, it looks a bit like a skeleton in a cupboard. And a ghostly face right at the bottom of that sort of window or cupboard. Top left looks a bit like a ghostly bird, I guess, with another sort of figure slightly to the right of that that's quite ghostly. So there's an outline of a chap here in the middle. I get the idea that might be Francis Drake, because there is a big statue of him in Tavistock by a roundabout. Slightly up and to the right there, there's a female character, possibly with a headdress, and then a smaller couple of characters there. And then far right, there's a bit like what looks like a standing lizard / punk rocker female with a crocodile horizontally behind her. Fairly sure there's no crocodiles in the TV. So down at the bottom, in what would be the chin if it was a face, it's not a very clear face. There's like a bit like what looks like pillars or windows. It actually also looks a bit like Doctor Who's phone box if it was just melting. And then there's a figure diagonally to that, kind of green with maybe green horns, and then quite an ethereal, like ghost-like image to the left of that, possibly a wing coming out. On the bit of crocodile that we saw earlier, it actually looks like a horse above it, a letter T. But the other end of the crocodile turns into an ugly looking fish. It's got this green boat on top of it. There's this little triangle, kind of where the mouth would be in a way. And it's got like crocodiles around the outside. Or lizards actually. A few lizards there. It makes sense there's a lot going on here. There would be a lot of rich history going on in that area. And Mary Tavy apparently was associated with being a copper mine, so has links to Venus. Symbolism would have been quite wealthy, and I'm sure attracted the interest of people who were interested in alchemy. Not that I found anything to do with that online, only because I didn't have the energy to look. And it's interesting to me, at least. I didn't feel the need to fill in the white space. Somehow it's already contained. Thanks for listening, and please like and subscribe.